I know what you're all thinking. Oh my god, that last clip was just too perfect. That's just so many things went in your favor, right? So in this clip, things go bad, right? I die, the enemy team gets first blood, things start terribly. So I start dragon side, I see the jungler obviously, or the support come in. In this case, I know they're trying to invade, so I end up becoming more passive and I'm actually the defender now. And you're going to see the main thing that tips this to the enemies, because at this point we have vision on them, they don't on us, so we knew they were invading. Unfortunately, my tail gets hooked, if you notice, it just happened on the minimap, and their team is actually rotating well. The Vera starts to rotate, the Nacroth. The reason I went to check that is I wanted to know what part of the map the Nacroth was on, because that changes the numbers. So at this point, I already kind of know this is a bad fight because the enemy jungler is on this side of the map, but my team is going in and I just go with it, and we do give up 2 kills right there. Fortunately, the enemies are low, and our Maraud is able to pick up the kill on the Grok and the Teleonis, so we get out of this 2-3 because I think somebody else ends up dying. So anyways, a big point in this part is, do I go to Dragon now because it's up in 30 seconds? No, because my team does not have control of the river. The enemies absolutely have control of the river at this point. So instead, I'm going to go check the enemy team's red buff, because I know Nacroth was chasing kills, looking for fights and everything, and we do catch the Florentino rotating back up. So I know that, and now I see him bottom, so I know that he didn't have time to come get his red buff because he hadn't started it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to steal it. My assumption is the enemy team is going to take Dragon, okay? There's not much my team can do because they have control of it. So if you are not going to be able to take Dragon, then take the next best thing, which is the other buff, okay? So we take this. You see Vera understands this. Vera's like, oh, they might want to steal our reds. She starts to rotate over to check, and unfortunately for her, she is just caught where she should not be caught, and she actually misses her flicker there, and that is another kill for us. So another fortunate thing is Nacroth is in fact doing the Dragon, but Maraud catches him, gets the kill, and ends up killing Dragon. So at this point, the game is completely gone from terrible start to a great start, and here we are actually going to catch Florentino doing Sentinel, get the kill on the Sentinel, and get the kill on the Florentino. So we turned a 0-2 start, just absolutely terrible start, into a 7-3 lead, and we got the Dragon, and we got the Sentinel, and we stole Nacroth's red buff. So anyways, that is what you should do when things go wrong. Okay, at this point, we have seen a clip where you could have called it just a lucky fluke. We've seen a clip where I start terribly, and in this clip, I am basically trying to prove that it is not just a lucky thing, and a lot of my games start out like this, and this comes down to the chaos. So in this game, once again, I am going to kind of hang around. I'm going to go check on the red buff soon. I'm just looking around. I see the small monster spawn, so then I go in. We're just watching. Okay, cool, I see this. I'm looking at the minimap to see how the enemies react. I notice that the Dragon laner is missing, so he's rotating in. The mid laner is not, so then I can run out towards the mid. Butterfly's still not. I'm trying to get Butterfly to waste Punish. I'm not sure if she already used it or not, but anyways, I'm still just wasting time. So here we're kind of just back and forth poking, right? The mid laner is somewhere missing, so there we go. So there's 3. Valheim, you can see now, is going back to his buff, so I go back in to harass Butterfly some more. I do get the kill on the minion. I also get the toss. They're now low. I'm watching for Kali. I'm deciding if I can take this fight. I think I can. And especially now, I know I can get a kill because Butterfly ran away and Azenka decided to try to go for the kill. And at this point, Butterfly tried to come back, and now I know we can get the kill on Butterfly too. So then we get the kill also onto Butterfly and steal that red buff. Also, I saw that the Dragon laners were rotating in. Once again, measuring up the fight. I know I don't have heal and stuff now. We kind of did chip them down because Baldum does do great against Marksman just because of his kit. Artel finally rotates over, so at that point, I know we have this fight, so I'm going to chunk them down. I do die, but it's totally fine because Tell ends up cleaning up. So the main takeaway from this clip is always watch the minimap. Like we said in solo queue, you don't know what to expect from your teammates, so you have to be very, very map aware as a support if you're going to play this very aggressive style. Because if you're not aware, you're going to get caught out. But the reason I'm able to do a lot of the things I do is because I'm always watching the minimap, I'm watching the location of people, and I'm changing my actions based on that. Okay, so now we're up 5-2. I want to start heading towards dragon like we discussed. I'm controlling the river. I'm checking the brush. I see butterfly, and I get in on butterfly. I want to get that vision too. Unfortunately, the butterfly does juke me and get away, but I'm still chipping away at Yorn. And you can see that Baldum is a tanky beast early in the game. And I mean, the marksman damage with butterfly is a joke for him. So anyways, we get the vision. Butterfly is definitely going to have to back. We still can't dragon because if you notice, our jungler decided to go bottom. So if the jungler is not going to go there, don't force a dragon at that point. So we just keep chipping away, chipping away. So now we're up 5 kills to 2. I finally decided to do dragon because I know they went back. And then I feel like we have enough map pressure. So I start doing it with Kali. And I was hoping our jungle would rotate over. Our jungle does not. I actually take the time to type Kali you rock. The reason Kali you rock, if you're watching this by any chance, is you actually followed me so much. You had that faith. That's awesome. Like, I was so happy to have this Kali, and I would not. And yeah, by the way, I saw that coming in, so I used my heal, so I didn't die. So anyways, we got the dragon. So that is how you just create the chaos. I mean, if you rewind and you look at that game, that was just crazy. I was sitting in their jungle with Kali for, I don't know, like a minute. We had some crazy fights. But anyways, that is an example of a very chaotic game and how you can kind of learn to navigate your way through one. Okay, this will be the last clip for this video. I just wanted to show you this because this ends up very interesting. What's going to happen is the enemy DS laner is actually going to try to invade our buff where Batman is currently starting, and instead of defending, I'm actually going to also go to steal their red buff. And let's just see how it plays out. So this game has a very interesting twist because I actually don't end up stealing anything. I don't steal monsters. I don't steal the buff, but I'm harassing their jungler and my team is still able to help my Batman have a quick clear. So if you notice, I see right now that the jungler is already starting this side. So I'm just already going in to harass him on this small camp. I'm just chipping him down. I know I'm going to win a 1v1. And at this point, I see on the minimap that Terra is invaded. Jinnar is going towards our jungle. And thankfully, our Raz has very good map awareness. He does rotate to help Batman with the Terra. They get first blood. The Jinnar now comes to me because he also has good map awareness. And he realizes that I'm harassing the Quillin. But my Raz is here, so now it's 2v2. I see the Amelie is rotating also, so I'm like, okay, cool. We have numbers, right? So we chunk down Jinnar once again. I didn't steal the monster. I didn't steal the buff. We didn't get the kill on Jinnar. So things aren't going super good, but notice the impact, because look at our Batman right now, right? Quillin is started red side, and he still hasn't even finished his red side jungle. And here, he's also, I'm just going to simply help him kill that, basically. He's going to get that too. So he just cleared red. Okay, so I want to pause there. If you notice, Quillin just cleared his red side jungle. I didn't steal anything, but I made everything he got super hard. And look how much our Batman has done. Our Batman's already at level 4 because he, with not even counting the first blood that he got, he cleared our entire blue side, one small camp, and his red, okay? And now he's going into the blue to invade, right? So that's the other thing. When you, as a support, when you harass the enemy jungler, you can get a lot done just by the fact that you are slowing down their clear speed, right? So Batman's over there now, and at this point, Batman's basically fed. So if you watch that fight on the minimap, I get the kill on Terra. That's more the Terra just being not understanding that I'm going to win that fight. But anyways, Raz and Batman get a kill on Omen. And then I'm checking in on Quillin to kind of check his health and see what I can do. And I can go harass him because he already kind of got messed up. And now we're going to start a fight for blue. And if you look, my team's doing great. Tells it like full health. We see the Quillin. I'm like, should I do this? Yeah, we can do this because my Quillin's here. Or sorry, my Raz is here. My Tell's rotating over. Batman's creating pressure bot, which means we're probably going to be able to dragon. This fight's going to be close. That heals awesome. Quillin, once again, gets lucky. He gets away, right? So this game, I definitely was not super lucky right there. I don't know. I think at that point, the enemies were just like, Baldum's unkillable, so I'm not even going to try because I 100% should have been dead. But anyways, they didn't turn on me. They didn't get the kill. You can see. And here, and actually, sorry, I want to pause there. And let me go back. And the main point I want to make out of this is, in the other videos, you've seen me steal buffs, you've seen me get kills and stuff, but in this video, nothing really went right. I got a kill on Terra, but I didn't really steal any jungle from Quillin or anything like that. But if you notice the gold disparity right now, my team is 1,700 gold ahead, and we haven't even got a dragon yet, right? And we are going to follow up by killing the dragon. So our lead's going to be about 2k 3 minutes into the game, which is a huge lead. And if you look at the Quillin, he only has 889 gold, whereas me as a support, lowest gold on my team, have 928 gold, right? And all of that came from harassment, okay? Just harass the enemy jungler, always watch the map, and always react to what is happening. This is a great game for people to review. The players in this game had good map awareness. They did try to rotate and do things. The mistakes came from overestimating themselves. Okay, that wraps up our how to roam as support and dominate early game video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, or if you are an old soul but you haven't subscribed yet, please smash that subscribe button. It means the world to me. As always, leave any comments, feedbacks, requests for other content in the comments. I'll go through all of them. I pride myself on being very responsive to all your comments and feedback. And finally, just as a fun note, I'm going to, this clip I just found to be fun. It was in a game I was in, and we just got the craziest end push. If you notice, it's 2 super minion waves backed behind a Drake, and it was just a fun time. So I wanted to share that with you all to end, and I hope you all have an outstanding day and happy ranking. Take care, and see you next time.